Joe Risky.
I thought you were going to say you, first of all. But yes, Joe Risky from Risky's Barbecue. Thank you so much for being here. And you've got, this is a big old piece of meat here.
Yeah, we do. We want to talk about the meat and how to put it on. You guys want to listen?
Yeah, absolutely. First thing I want to ask you, though, you got the fancy cooker here. You got the heat comes from here.
It's an indirect smoker, which that means it's not direct underneath the meat. It's off direct. And then I use nothing but post oak wood.
Okay.
And anything that's bigger than my leg, I split.
Okay.
So that's how I start out. And I started with a small thing of kindling and build myself up.
So the fire's in there and it goes through
right,
here.
it's drafting all the way through.
I'm not going to spend that kind of money. Can I do it on home grill?
Absolutely. You could go to your local Academy or Walmart and get a little Oklahoma Joe or something like that for a couple $100 and do the same thing.
Okay.
So, I like to always cook and have my pit at 225 is where my ideal cook is. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to rub the meat, put the rub on the meat. We have all the ingredients here that I use. The coarse black pepper, the salt, the chili powder, paprika, and then some garlic.
So you threw it all in here?
Yeah, I got it all mixed up. So then
that's a lot of
I'm going to take it.
What kind of meat should we be looking for?
I use certified Angus beef prime brisket, and you can find that at your local Central Market. Really good cut of meat. I have the best yield out of it, and it's just something that we've always used and what we use. You can use other meats, and that's fine, but this is what I like to use.
Right, and yes, folks, that is fat on top of there, and you don't apologize for that.
No, not at all.
Right.
And I say keep the fat side up at all times because you're going to put it on the smoker fat side up. So when you set it in your rub to cover it, make sure you do that because you might not see its fat side up after that.
All right.
So we can just take this and put this on here.
Yeah, you're being very stingy with it, I can see.
Well, we're going to shake it off when we get over here and put it on. We're going to shake it off.
And why do you use a rub? I mean, could you use something else, or should you always stick with a rub?
Well, the rub allows it to get that good crust on the outside, the black part that I think everybody really likes. You could use something as simple as just black pepper and salt. But we put a little extra in it to kind of set it aside for our own. Right. So, we're ready to put it on?
Yep.
And how long?
Well,
this is always my question at home.
a good rule of thumb is 1 hour for every pound of meat.
Okay.
So we've got about a 10 to 12 pounder. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be here a while.
Right.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is get our smoker at 225, and then we're going to slide this out of the way. We're going to pull our...
We've been talking so much, we almost ran you out of time. But
hold on, we're going to slide it on here. Fat side up, shake it off, fat side up, put it on, and then just don't turn it, let it sit, and then wait. Now we got some ready.
All right, 10 or 12 hours later.
Okay, here we
Tell you
go.
what, we're going to show how that looks when you slice it up in just a second, and when we check the weather forecast as well. And we've got the recipe and a link to Risky's Barbecue on myfoxdfw.com. We will be right back.